This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we join you from South Philly, close to 70,000 strong, packing Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles. Riley Patterson is the kicker, and he's got it on the tee. And off we go here on a Thursday night. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. First and 10.
Great, set. You on left. Silver, set. No touch.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
63. No touch.
They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. They tackle him at the 38, but that run is good enough to pick up the first down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38.
Tiger Hornet. No touch.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Great, set.
Here's a handoff to Barkley. And he's going to pick up the first down across midfield and down at the 49.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. It's actually the easiest down in football to operate in. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
7th play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down. And that is incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time, and it's going to be 4th down. Here comes the Eagles punt team. A fair catch taken, and they're going to start right at their own 20-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Bellinger, the tight end, is the one in motion. Daniels starts with a pass. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Allen in motion. They'll go back to McCaffrey on 1st down. And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd down. They run once more with McCaffrey. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
I'll tell you what, Mike, this is a guy that you do not want to have to tackle in space. I mean, the footwork, the agility, the ability to go side to side and then still have the burst and explosiveness to pick up big yards. I mean, this guy's a handful.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. That is incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage. We see quarterbacks do that all the time, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot. You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw. And even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway. And it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Great, set.
They'll start on the ground with Barkley. He's got room at the 30. And he's out of bounds, very close to the 40-yard line. But even 20 yards, impressive start to this drive. A 1st down throw for Hurts. Got a man, it's A.J. Brown brings it in. And he will score. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Philadelphia. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line.
Let's go now.
Play action. Here's Daniels. He's got the tight end, Tunyon. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. They'll go play action here with Daniel. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
One quarter in the books here on a Thursday night. 7-0 is our score. And we're back in Philly in a moment. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Great, set. Hey, 73. No, 70.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is. First down. They'll move the pocket here with Hurts. He's got it at about the 8. And he will score. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. Elliott on now for the PAT. He's got it. And the Eagles move out on top, 14-0. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. A return now from the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Off the play fake, here's Daniels. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Up the middle, here's McCaffrey. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down. Again, it's McCaffrey. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. It sets up 4th down.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
This one, fielded, out beyond the 25. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
No, touch that. You on left. No, touch.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. Lots of space, past the 45. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Man in motion is Smith. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
2nd and a yard. They'll run with Clemson product. This is Will Shipley. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a 1st down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Hey.
Once again, they'll give it to Shipley. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
Nice right.
I'll run up the middle with Barkley. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Back with more of this Thursday opener after this. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Man in motion is Brown. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Eagles stake themselves to a 17-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. A dive and a catch. Incredible. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick 1st down. Receiver in motion, going right. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. On play action, Daniels. This is intercepted. Picked off by Nakobe Dean. And the Eagles are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line.
We had a chance to talk to the defensive coordinator the other day, and remember what he told us, Mike? He said, we know how talented this young rookie quarterback is. He can make all the throws. We've seen him do it in college. But it's a different animal now doing this in the NFL. We think we can make him force some bad throws and make some bad decisions. And so far here in the 1st half, that's exactly what they've done.
Man in motion is Smith. On play action, here's Hurts. That'll be taken in by Barkley. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a 1st down. They put Wilson in motion. On 1st down, it's Hurts. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Frankie Luvu. And the Commanders will take over possession here at the 44.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for him.
Pressure gets there, and down he goes. That is Jalen Carter, the Georgia product, barreling in for the sack. Throwing on 2nd down, Daniels. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that 1st down. It is 3rd and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's got a man. It's McLaurin. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. And a determined run there. He gets about 7 yards inside the 10-yard line. Now the Commanders will use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Daniels to throw on second down. He's got it at the 3. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal. So we've reached halftime here in our Thursday Nighter to start the new NFL week. As we'll head down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. Trying to get it to Christian McCaffrey out of the backfield. It's 2nd down.
Let's go.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Let's go now.
From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. And he's very close to a 1st down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. The Commanders about to send this one away. And he'll get something there on the return, able to take this back to the 20-yard line. Here's Barkley. Finding room at the 35. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
A run with Barkley. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
On 3rd down, here's Hurts. And that is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Oh, the coverage was great. They gave him no room to operate and made him pay for catching the ball. set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And they'll mark him down up beyond the 30.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks, so don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big game that carry. It's second down. Throwing is Daniels. He'll get that complete right side. It's Bellinger.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? From the shotgun, it's Daniels. This one pulled in by the tight end Bellinger. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Return man steering clear of this one. They're going to mark it down at the 20-yard line. They'll run it here with Saquon. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
Good run after a good run. This one for 14 yards and another first down.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
A couple of first downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up 1st and 10. Once again, it's Barkley. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
Oh, it's Silver, ready? Great, set.
They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
Man in motion is Smith. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll have more Thursday Night Football after this. Third and 5.
Great, set.
Hurts. And that is incomplete. He was trying to find Saquon Barkley coming out of the backfield. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. Here comes the Eagles punt team. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line.
Ready up.
The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And they'll mark him down up beyond the 30.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
On first down, Daniels. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
He's got room at the 30. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. A big play there for Washington. And even 30 yards. Now, faking the give. This is caught at the 2. And the Commanders are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And this is what the offense needed. Now, after that last completion, you still trail here in the fourth quarter. You need scores, and you need scores fast.
And he's in. Touchdown, Commanders. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
His kick is good. Next to score, Eagles 17, Commanders 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be taken in at the 2. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Crowd left Yeti. Don't touch that. Don't touch it.
On the ground, this is Barkley. Up the sideline, past midfield. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the fourth quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
And this defense having nothing of that, they get him down behind the line. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Great, set. Crowd left Yeti. Don't touch it.
They'll run. It's Barkley. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
You know at this point the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Got a man. It's complete to A.J. Brown. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
On 1st and 10, it's Barkley. He's able to get away from one man, but those reinforcements, they got there quick. Take him down behind the line.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
On 2nd down, a run. Well, how about a reverse instead? And he's into the end zone. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
This fielded at about the 9. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. Ooh. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Play action. Here's Daniels. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Fires left sideline. That is complete. A big play there for Washington. 35 yards.
Well, he certainly didn't look like a rookie on that long completion, Mike. Not only his ability to scan the field and find his favorable matchup, but he was able to hit his downfield target in the perfect spot that led to that big gain.
To the air again is Daniels. That's caught by McCaffrey. He is in. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, Washington.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. If you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate, and great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, Mike, you got to give them credit here. They are not going down without putting up a fight. Time is obviously the huge factor here, but you never know. They need another quick score and another onside kick recovery. I mean, we're setting up for what could be the greatest comeback of all time.
Let's go now.
They'll drop to throw. He's got the tight end, Tunyon. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark. Just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get...
Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. The Eagles have it. In the pocket, looking to throw the ball, but the defense was looking right at the ball. Knock it away and come up with the turnover.
Mike, we see so often a quarterback is so focused, keeping his eyes down the field, looking for one of his receivers to work himself free, that they lose track of where the defenders are. And I think that's exactly what happened here. The defender closed on him quicker than he might have thought, knocks the ball loose, creating the takeaway.
Jake Elliott on for the field goal. A 45-yard attempt.
And this one is blocked.
Yeah, it just felt like that one was out of rhythm from the start, Mike. So what you're looking for is the kicker, the holder, and the long snapper to be able to all work in unison. And it just seemed that half-second delay getting into the motion gave the defense all it needed to get through and block that kick.
They'll go play action here with Daniels. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
So it's a win here for the Eagles. They get the victory away from home in the division. This is so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time, later in the season. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Eagles are winners, as we say, so long from South Philly.